It's a great day for a O card reading. If this is the very first O card reading that you have watched, then you're going to be in for a treat. If you've watched me do an O card reading before, then stay tuned. You're still going to enjoy it. And what I love about the O cards are they take you very deep. And you can see essentially the O cards, they come with two different decks. You have a bigger deck and you have a little deck. And when you shuffle them, you put the cards together. The bigger card has a word on it, while the little card has an image. And these cards are super powerful and they come in many different languages. And this is not a paid sponsor or whatever you call it. This is the deck that I really enjoy. My twin flame and I use quite often. But yeah, you can see it comes in many different languages. But this is our deck when we're experiencing blocks, things to move through. But I've shuffled cards for the collective, and so we're going to do a mini collective card reading. I feel like we have a lot of good twin flame messages and insights, and let's just get into it. The first card we have is the word naked, and looks like there's I don't know, like a banner, or it looks like these people in the front here, they're carrying some kind of sign. Of course, there's no word on it or anything like that, but then we have the word naked. Okay, and so what I feel that this card is communicating to the twin flame collective is that when you're walking the path of ascension and you're embarking on your twin flame journey, or really any spiritual journey for that matter, it does require a level of vulnerability, because in that vulnerability, it requires you to be completely honest with yourself and your twin flame about what it is that you're feeling, what it is that you're moving through, what doesn't feel good in your union, and what does feel good. And you can see all of these people are leading here, and they're all moving forward as one. And so the twin flame collective, or humanity as a whole, we are all moving forward together. There's no comparison in another person's journey and your journey, but there are qualities that every union will move through, or every union will experience, and vulnerability is one of those things. You can ask yourself, are you being vulnerable with yourself? Are you allowing yourself to access, I cannot say that word, your deepest, most vulnerable and sensitive feelings? And are you sharing that with your twin flame? And when I say share with your twin flame, that's okay if you're not physically together with them, because your union grows from your heart first. And so in being vulnerable with yourself within your heart space, you're automatically providing that vulnerability in your union with your twin flame. Whatever it is that you're feeling, whatever it is that you're experiencing, allow yourself to feel through it completely. Don't push it down. Don't judge it as bad or judge yourself as bad. Allow yourself to fully bring it into the light and know that it's not who you are, and let it go. And you do that through loving yourself. And the next card that we have, the next message, we have the word hide, and then you can see a parental figure and a child. And what I get from this card is that you cannot hide. And you may think that you're not hiding, but in some capacity, in some way, we are all hiding, because if we're not experiencing perfect union with source, ourselves, and our twin flame, and just life as a whole, then that means that we're experiencing separation in some way. And that separation is where we are hiding. And we are hiding from our divinity, hiding from our true selves. And the reason that that can happen is because we believe that we're ego. We believe that we're the bad feelings, or we believe that we're the pattern, or that we're not deserving of love, or that we hide from our divine power. And when you're hiding, and if someone pokes that, namely your twin flame, if they poke that place where you're hiding from yourself, you're going to feel triggered, and you're going to your instant reaction might be to lash back out at them or react from that place. But it's really about acknowledging that you feel that way, and you were poked in a very sensitive place, and that you didn't want to be seen there. And once again, this is going back to the vulnerability that we shared in the very first card. You can just simply ask yourself here, like, in what ways are you hiding? And it's really just like hiding from God, hiding from yourself. And know that we can't truly hide. Like, we are completely seen, because we are energy first, and we cannot hide our energy, because it communicates the loudest, and it is felt, and it is seen. And so hopefully in sharing some of those examples, you resonated, or there's a place within you where that you identify that, that you're hiding hiding from yourself. And now you can simply just love yourself and know that it's safe to be seen. It's safe to express the essence of you with yourself and your twin flame, and being vulnerable and knowing that you're safe in doing that. Which leads perfectly into the next card. So the third card combination that we have the word embarrass, and then we have, well, once again too, like what you see in these cards, take what resonates and let the rest fall away. Or if you see something different, follow that thread of feelings, because that's what it's going to mean for you. And this is, remember, just an overarching energetic read for the full twin flame collective, and really just to give you insights and to help you in moving forward on your journey. But what I get from this card for the collective is we have the word embarrass, and I see this as like a microphone, where it's attached to the kind of the old style ones where you see like stand-up comedians and things like that. They have that microphone with the cord connected to the stand. And what I get from this is that well, actually I'm getting like two meanings now, but the first meaning is that there's embarrassment in your self-expression, and that could be where the hiding card come into play, because if you feel embarrassed of who you are and your authentic self, then you're going to suppress yourself, and your twin flame only recognizes you as you being the authentic you. But if you're suppressing the authentic you and your authentic expression, then they're gonna be like, where are you at? Right? It's gonna seem like they're just off over there doing their own thing, and like they're not paying you any mind. Or maybe you just get a message every so often, but you're not really seeming to be at the a priority or a point of focus. And that's because maybe somewhere you're suppressing yourself. And the other meaning that I was getting from this too is it also looks kind of like a whip, like cowboys, I believe, have, or people that ride horses. Sometimes they have those whips to help. I think I'm thinking of it right, but a whip. And so also too, this could mean like self-punishment. Once again, like I said, these cards will take you very deep. And so I brought up a lot of like deep-seated things, but this is a good thing because it means a deep, deep healing. Okay, so you can pause and you can reflect on the reading. You can, sit with the cards longer. And like I said, pause it and just look at the card for yourself. But yeah, so this is an opportunity to choose and claim your authentic self and accept yourself unconditionally, and remembering you're divine at the core. You were created as unique. You're not created to fit in with some kind of idea of a norm. You're a unique being. So allowing that to fully shine through and knowing that that is incredibly sexy to your twin flame. Okay. And also letting go of self-punishment or any kind of self-sabotaging behaviors. Let those fall away completely and be very kind and gentle with yourself. And the very last card combination that we have for this reading, we have the word depend, and you can see here there's a door with a key. And I feel like this goes in with a video that I did earlier in the week about waiting. And if you are experiencing any kind of waiting for a door to open, you don't need to do that. The door is already open. And if you feel that you're stuck or it seems that the door is closed in your union, well, that's an experience that you're having. And it's a block, an inner block that needs to be moved through. Because in truth, that love that you have with your twin flame, it's like that infinity symbol. It's always flowing. It's eternal. It never ends. It doesn't ever stop. But if you see it as it's stopped and it's not moving, well, then that means energetically somewhere within yourself, there's a lack of energetic flow. And everything that I was just saying in these cards right here, if it brought up anything for you, that's your next step. And that's that block, that energetic block to having that forward momentum and that door being open. And so essentially you have the key. The key is always in your hand. You may be like looking for the key, or you think you tossed your twin flame the key and you're waiting for them to open the door, but oh no, you both have the same key to your union, to your shared love, to your togetherness. And explore your heart and get clear on why you're experiencing that stuck feeling, that stagnancy. Apply the mirror exercise and allow yourself to love yourself and move through it. And you will feel that energetic movement within your being, which will manifest externally in your reality. It's a very deep, deep reading. Take your time to process your feelings and know that a lot of good is just on the other side of you processing your feelings. There's always miracles and blessings and movement to be had in your journey and your union. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.